Why do you think that some women naturally fear men? There are some women, they naturally fear men. And you have to kill that thing. It's trauma. Most of these women suffered trauma by men, okay? Men abused them, men raped them when they were young. They have suffered many rape. And how it all came about has created this paranoid anxiety inside them, and they are growing naturally with it. There is a natural growth that has developed because the thing has become part of them. Listen, it's not normal for a woman to say that I want a man who will. It's sad. I want a man who will tear my bra. I want a man who will hold my hair and squeeze it and turn my life like it's a serious thing. I want listen, I want a man who can, hold my neck and give it to me hard, like kill me, like squeeze me, destroy me. There was a certain girl who said something very, very, very striking. She said that, hey, as a man, you have to hold me, squeeze me, like do whatever you want to do. See, I am not your family member, so do me what you want. You think it's a joke. Sometimes you may think they are saying it for a joke, but they really mean it. It's trauma. They suffer pain, abuse, and they become one with it subconsciously. So it's like right now, listen, there is a part of psychology that makes one enjoy something that was initially meant to make the person now like to make the person, or under normal circumstances the person would have felt so bad, or the thing would have the thing would have affected that person very negatively, but now the person is enjoying it. And it's not an achievement too. You know that it's not an achievement. The person is actually going through a lot, but right now it has become sort of enjoyment, but it's not enjoyment. The person is going through a lot, and now the person has no option again than to accept what is already there. So some people like to be inflicted with pain. Some people want to go through it. They want to feel like they want to. That's why some people, they can just hurt themselves like that. Don't you see some people, they hurt themselves. They are mad, they get mad and they hurt themselves. It's a psychological issue, and it's with people you don't know. It's with people. It's serious. How some women, it's not even something that is normal, but it's like it's normalized. See, a woman who can say that I don't get satisfied. If you like, I want you to give it to me. I don't get satisfied. Give it to me. 1 hour, 2 hours, I'm not satisfied. It's trauma. It's trauma. When you go deep into their past, you realize that some traumas became addiction. They were manipulated by some men. Some men manipulated them. Some they manipulated them spiritually. And it has become one with their soul. And it is something that will keep bringing them here, because it is something that men order. Men want to have women that they can keep manipulating and keep manipulating. So it becomes a cycle. The person will come back on this very place again to experience the same thing. If the person doesn't pass the test to transform or ascend, the person will keep coming here. Tear my drawers, Tear my lingerie. My lingerie, I bought it myself. Tear it. Give it to me. Do whatever you want. Do you think it's a joke? So, as a woman, you have to come to realize that many things are coming in to drain you. As a man, you should know that this manipulative lifestyle that you have developed is something that will keep you in the dark. And it is something that was childhood for you. You have to break from that cycle. As a matter of fact, let me put it this way. As a matter of fact, many people are here to break a cycle. This place is a karmic plane. This place is a plane that we can have reincarnation, that this reincarnation is purposely to break a cycle, and many souls are on that. Until they break from a very cycle, they will keep coming here and they will keep experiencing. Because listen, the manipulation of entities, let me tell you, souls can keep coming and keep coming. It's energy, okay? They can just keep coming and keep, and some they have been here many times. But they haven't break from the cycle yet. So they come and they keep experiencing that same very thing. Sometimes they even have deja vu experiences. It's like this thing has happened. It's like, hey, the same picture. It is ringing in your soul. As I keep telling you, they can tamper with your genetics. They can tamper with your DNA, but your soul cannot be tampered with. That is why no matter how they reform or deform you, there are certain things your soul will be ringing. Sometimes when you have your dreams, it rings there. That's how powerful your soul is. When you traumatize a man, it becomes severe. Let me repeat it again. It becomes severe and very physical. So the men, you see, narcissism is thriving in men a lot. Good. It's a trauma. Sometimes fathers intentionally traumatize their sons. Listen, they beat them. Sometimes sometimes it's not even the fathers. Sometimes the uncles, those things, they will, from childhood, they will beat their cousins. They will beat them. They will beat them. Sometimes a whole lot of things. Childhood, they will beat them. So the person will grow and become bitter. It's two things. You see that if the person is an empath, if that young guy is very feminine, now you'd realize that it will create a spell of a lifestyle that will make the person always vulnerable and bullied. If the person is someone who is already an egoistic person, now it makes the person become dark, and now the person can grow to destroy, to take lives. Because the person has been through a lot and the person feels that the world is owing him something. And he has to ensure that he gets what he wants before he is okay. And even if he gets what he wants, he still wants more. There is a problem. All what I'm saying is that there is a problem on gender-wise. And this problem has really affected women, because actually they are the target to be destroyed. A world where women are balanced is a flourishing world. That's the secret. If this earth will flourish and there will be power and manifestations and good things beyond our reasoning, if we should be having these things, then women should be in balance. And how do they achieve balance? Is when they individually begin to realize the power. And then also, on the other hand, men become that very environment they can thrive on. Men become the consciousness. Men become the protection. Men become the balance of a man is what? Is to protect the divine feminine. The essence and the relevance of divine masculine is to become that good environment for the divine feminine to thrive. That is why, as a man, it is your goal to achieve spirituality. You have to come to understand that nature is your helper, not something you can capitalize to destroy or you can take advantage of. So men have failed by taking advantage of that which is here to help them to find their own ascension. If you go to a town or a community where women are doing a lot of immorality sexually, then you should know that there are men who are creating systems to manifest such women, because, as I told you, a woman is water, and she becomes what you give her. There is a difference between flexibility and childishness. The fact that you can go into the water to do something in the water doesn't mean that the water is not powerful enough to destroy you. You can take water and try to freeze it, try to do a lot of things with the water. But that same water can destroy you. That is a woman. So you can manipulate the elements, but you create your own destruction. We will continue.